About 5 minutes ago. All right, here's the scoop on Glon. North American Zerg player. He's been around. He's gone to a few events. He's had...
I mean, VVV is, of course, a well-known team.
VVV is a well-known team, and it's actually not as well-known in the StarCraft community as it should be, because they've been around for a long time. They've been supporting esports for ages. They've done Halo. They've done other games that have been on the MLG circuit for a very long time. So huge shout-out to Team VVV, one of the older teams in foreign esports. So much love to you guys. Now, Glon, he's been around some. He's played in some of the MLGs. He's had some wins, taken wins off of players like Machine, Xenio, probably the most notable one there. But he's also lost to some notable guys, namely Choya and Doro. And I bring these two guys up because they're Protoss players, and right now he's against OGS Inca, or formerly OGS Inca, a very strong Korean Protoss player. Now, Glon, I'm so impressed to see him this far in the tournament, and I'm really eager to see what he's
still very young as well. I just read that he was born in 1995, which makes him only 17, man. Makes me feel like a grandpa. What am I still doing, man? Man,
we are old timers in this scene, man. Yeah. It's like you have.
I want to get a law that if you've been in esports for more than 10 years, you don't have to pay taxes anymore. You think we can ever make that happen?
We can try. We can try. I'll write my congressman. You know, you have your we have your really old timers, the guys like Sir Scoots and DJ Wheat.
I'm pretty damn old school too.
Those guys are around when like Atari was being made.
Yeah, okay, not that long.
Then you have just your senior citizens. That's like us.
Well, hey, I'm much more old school than you, bro.
Well, I'm talking age-wise.
Okay.
Which would be somebody in like our age group, and then you have just somebody that's like in their middle age, That would be Frodan, right?
Yeah, Frodan's like okay, he's not a new kid on the block.
Midlife crisis time, right?
Yeah.
It's like
I don't know what to do with my life, so I'm doing esports. That's Frodan.
And then the guys that are in the prime of their lives are the guys like Glon, Illusion, Nurchio, Stefano, of course. These are the rock stars. And you know, and we'll put Glon in that category. If he were to win this game, that is a huge achievement. He's had a great run through the qualifier.
And he had, of course, the chance, man, to watch OGS Inca's games against Idra, and I really think those games must have gave him a good feeling, because I think we can all say that Idra should have won that series. There's really not that much about it. Idra should have won the game on Metropolis that he lost. And even the last, like at Daybreak, I think he won very convincing. And what was the last map they played?
Entombed Valley. He was in a really nice position on Entombed, but he kept forcing
he kept going for Baneling Ultra. Yes, that is correct. I almost forgot about that. If there's only an Idra game, then Ben always remembers. Ben is such an Idra fanboy.
Well, I don't know if I would go that far.
Oh, you used to be, man.
No, I mean,
I've seen you choose adult industry movies lower than Idra's replays. Like, you choose Idra's replays over any adult film. We both know that's true.
Well, yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Doesn't everybody?
Those injects.
Oh, man. It really helps me to release the Kraken when I watch it play.
Alright, man, let's focus on this CVP instead. Let's see if Inca is going to be able to unleash his Kraken. You never know if that's possible.
We will have to wait.
Glon is opening quite standard, as we can see. He's going for the triple hatch opening. No extractors yet, so he's just going to try to run up as much as possible. And I must say, man, I thought Inca's builds were a little bit funky when he played against Idra. They didn't make that much sense to me. I felt there was, like, even on Metropolis, I really didn't feel that like he should have won that game, like, ever. Okay, he did back off immediately when he realized that his War Prism stuff was going to fail, and he did that very well, didn't take any unnecessary losses, but he still should have not won that game.
The concept behind it in the first place was so silly. Let's open up Void Ray, then go for a very aggressive War Prism.
I mean, people have done it before. He's definitely not the first player ever to do that. It's a build that sort of became popular on maps like Metropolis,
where
the ramp is, well, Shakura is a little bit harder. It's mostly good when, let's say, like, the ramp is close to the natural, so it's very, very easy to force field it off, and you can just walk right in, or even like from outside of all three bases, that you can make something happen.
That's almost the identical build that Elfie used when he beat Dongregu I am New York.
Yeah, but let's be honest, Elfie can use any base.
That's true, because Elfie is the best Protoss player in the world. I'm a little sad that he didn't play in this qualifier, because he would have won it.
Elfie waits until Qualifier 4, you know, until like the other guys that should have qualified.
And he plays nothing but PvP the whole way.
I would not be surprised. Ben, we see Overlord Scout going off here by Glon. He's going to spot at least these 3 gates. If only he would be able to spot these 3 additional gates as well, then he would realize that he's dealing with a 7 gate.
Very aggressive opening.
7 gate plus 1, Ben.
Some Lings coming out for Glon, so maybe he kind of feels it. He's on 45 drones right now, which is frankly not the ideal number of drones. I think you really want to be like 52
exactly.
when you start to do this. But
I love this by Inca. Inca using his single stalker right now to clear the Zelnaga watchtower. And this is the only circling that Glon has on the other side of the map. And guys, it's so important when you play like Glon does right now. You have a circling over here, you have a circling over here, which he does have, and you have a circling over here. The moment the stalker moves out, try to see something more. If he would have sent the circling over here while the stalker wasn't there, he would have spotted these gates and he would have been able to puzzle everything together.
That huge warp in the natural. Holy cow. So many stalkers there. And, you know, Glon is making units. He knows what's coming.
I would love to see a spine crawler or 2 as well. Don't you think that would be useful?
Yes, I think it would be useful. I don't know if he can afford it. He's going to catch
Inca.
a couple of stalkers. This is a great move here by Glon. Those are free stalkers, and that is going to...
he's going back to droning.
That is dangerous.
He even saw the probe. He saw the probe go below this Overlord. He's going to be able to spot this warp in right now. And this warp in is so extremely close. Wow, Glon, I hope you know what you're doing.
Now he saw it, and we won't see any more drones. I guarantee you that. He's going to have to micro beautifully. He does have some supply room in spite of losing that Overlord. And Glon, what are you going to do? 5 more roaches are in production. Here we go. Glon going to come right out.
Gets a lot of good shot stuff on these stalkers. There's of course no blink.
This is not bad at all for Glon. He's getting a great engagement here, cleaning up the stalkers decisively.
What is Inca doing?
But there's another huge warp in for Inca. I think this is going really well for Glon, Kev.
It is going very well because Inca is losing so many stalkers to what it feels to me like quite carelessly. He lost an insane amount of units. Look at the units lost resource step.
Massive.
2,300 against 1,300. That should never ever happen.
Hugely favoring Glon, and that extra round of drones, Kev, just for your information, took him up to 55 harvesters. So he's right at that sweet spot number that you want to be able to produce effectively off of 3 bases.
The funny thing is right now, Ben, that Glon is probably going to feel like this wasn't like real pressure because this was so easy to hold on to. This was definitely not some sort of all-in. This was actually like 7 gate. Plus 1 with no blink, no follow-up, no robo on the way, and Inca cutting workers for quite a while. Just now he's at 50 procs.
Inca really showing some sloppiness. Look at this double Twilight in production. This is in no way intentional.
Man, Inca had a great light nest light.
Ling's even catching another stalker there just outside the natural. We missed that one on the camera, guys. But Glon doing everything right, and Inca looking kind of sloppy here in this first game.
Saturday night in Seoul, man. I heard it's legendary.
Could be, man. He's lay off the soju.
Double Twilight.
Still no... did they both finish?
First one is finishing right now. Second one cancels it on the very, very last moment. And replaces it with a robo.
Barely catches it. Nicely done. Glon's still in a great position. It's going to be very hard for Inca to secure
But look at the money of Inca.
Got a lot of sentries, though.
Inca has 1,100 minerals right now. You know what no, never mind. I just think that everything that Glon's doing right now is right. He's getting roach speed, he's getting the infestation pit. He droned up a little bit more. I would love to see him go up to 68, 70 even, because this is definitely not the ultimate saturation.
I think what we're going to see is he's going to commit to crushing this third, and I think that's going to be pretty... No, I lied. He made 9 more drones. But
maybe after this, maybe only roach infester. I think he can make it happen.
He's also getting the macro hatch. I love macro hatcheries, Kev. They're really good.
I would love to see
how clean everything's been for Glon. His money's not high.
No.
This is his first supply block he's hit, despite being under pressure all game.
Yeah, it's a big one though. It's going to take the full 25 seconds. I would have loved to see him creep spread a little bit more. That's the only thing that if we want to be critical about something, that is something we can be critical about.
Yeah, you're right. He's got 4 queens. There's really no reason not to have some extra active tumors. Here we go. Zergling's making away. Oh, coming in from the back. This is going to be an awesome surround by Glon. Ling's on top of the stalkers. And the Inca is going to lose this game. Wow. That's it, man. Curtain call. Glon's going to take Cloud
Glon
Kingdom.
Is crushing Inca right now. Inca calls GG. And the American Zerg VVV Glon just takes Cloud Kingdom in dominating fashion.
Stories, and right now, Bishu's like, yes. Actually, he's not like yes, because Bishu's probably playing his final game right now. And we don't know who it's going to be against. We'll find out here shortly. Game number 2, Glon versus Inca, is going to be on Entombed Valley. Guys, stick around. Short break, and then we're back with more StarCraft II for the North American Star League Season 4 Qualifier.